Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I want to be talking about the orgs in Smash Ultimate, and specifically which one of them is the strongest. And this video is not my idea, it came from one of the lovely comments, and that is from Steve Coolio Nope. Thank you very much for this. This is such a good idea, it's actually amazing. The second I saw it, I'm like, yeah, that's a video, 100%. So thank you very much, shouts to that guy, or girl. Yeah, and we're going to get right into it. The way I did this video is it is going to be the top 3 players from the org representing. So if your org does not have 3 players in it, I did not include it just simply because it's really hard to rank that then, because is the entirety of Moist Esports better than Leo? Because it's like skill-wise, Leo beats all of them, so is T1 the best org? I think that's kind of silly because then we're just looking at a ranking essentially. So I wanted to do the org as a total, and I'm going to be taking the top 3 players from each org. So if your org only had 2, like I know Solary was a really strong org with both Gluttony and European Leon, but they only had 2, so I didn't include them. Sorry, that was the only way I could really think to make this like at least kind of rankable. But yeah, let's get right into it. And then also, I only could find 4 super strong orgs. I probably missed one, chances are. Like I might have missed a European org or a Japanese org, but just in case, and also I like this in the video for like just kind of a discussion, I'm going to do unsponsored. So I'm going to be taking the top 3 unsponsored players right now, and I'm going to be putting them all on the team and see, like, hypothetically, how would this crew battle go. So I have 5 people, and we're going to start with the weakest, and that is going to be, well, not the weakest, it's the best, it's a top 5 org in Smash Ultimate, which is insane because this game is huge. And that's going to be Liquid. Liquid's 3 players are Hungrybox. Now, it might be you, but he's not all. Yes, he is. He plays Ultimate. Come on. And also, I needed teams. And then it's going to be Atelier or Torier. I'm not sure how you say it now. And Debuzz. Liquid, it's a very strong org, especially Debuzz and Torier. They're actually insane. It's Hungrybox bringing it down. Hungrybox is an amazing, amazing player. Out of everyone on this list, he's definitely by far the weakest. Like again, no discredit to him. He's insane at the game. He's also like, and he does it while like owning Liquid and being goated at Melee. Like it's actually nuts. But it's 3 people. They all compete actively. Like Hungrybox goes to a lot of tournaments. I feel like I shouldn't have to be defending them this much. Liquid's a goated org. Debuzz is insane. Torier is insane. Like Debuzz has been tearing up America. Torier in Japan. But because this is not, like, Debuzz isn't at his peak right. Well, Debuzz kind of is, because I think he got 3rd at Low Tide. He got 3rd or 4th at Low Tide. And then Torier has had amazing placements as of late. But, like, his placements haven't been bad. It's just, like, we know he can do better. Like, Torier's a Kagaribi winner, so we know he can get those insane wins. It's just he hasn't been lately. But I definitely think he can. He's a good player. Same with Hungrybox. I'm waiting for the Hungrybox turn up because we all know it's going to happen. We all know it's going to happen. And when it does, it's going to be a scary day. Let me tell you that right now. What did Torier win? I know he won a big major. He won not a Kagaribi, I don't think. What did he win? He won a Masumi top, or a Mesuma top, rather. That's a big win, actually. And he won a Super Mbato. Oh, okay, that's what he won. He won a couple, actually. Oh, my goodness. And then 2nd at Kagaribi 3. So, Torier, he's actually just an insane player. He's goated. Hasn't had amazing placements lately. He did get 9th at Pound, though, which is actually pretty good, because Pound was, like, hella stacked. So, he definitely can do it. Just like right now, Liquid, some of their players are in kind of a slump, and then some of them are Melee players. Again. No discredit to Hungrybox. I know he's watching this. He's a big fan. What can I say? He's a goat at the game. And, but I think for being a top 5 org, Liquid is 5th place. Up next, number 4, it's going to be, in my humble opinion, Panda. I think Panda's really strong. Like, really strong. The only problem with Panda is that they're really consistent. Every single Panda player is really, really inconsistent, but they have the highest highs, arguably, of basically everyone here except like the number 1 org, because they're like the number 1 by far. Panda's insane. Panda has Isam, Wadi, Mars. That's the roster they have. They're all phenomenal players. They also have Plup. He doesn't really play ult anymore. He mainly plays melee now. but he's the GOAT in Melee, so, and they have IBDW, oh my goodness, if they win Melee and Ultimate. But Panda's really strong. Obviously, I'd say Mars is definitely the spearhead for Panda. He is the most consistent of the inconsistents, getting like his like inconsistency is like a 17th to 13th, whereas Esam's and Wadi's is like a 33rd or like a 49th. Heaven forbid, probably not a 49th, but around 33rd, 25th. I definitely see a lot more from those two. And then Wadi usually peaks around, I'd say, 9th place. He hasn't gotten a top 8 since CEO. Again, no discredit to him. Like, he got like 9th at Big House, I believe. Like, he has some very, very good runs. Just not to the level of Mars and Esam. And then, obviously, Esam has, like, the highest highs along with Mars. Like, both of them winning majors. Like, Mars' major being bigger in Genesis, but Esam also won 2. I guess Mars also won a couple. The point is, we're not comparing because they're on the same team. They're all amazing. I think if they were a little more consistent, I would definitely put them higher, and I think they could be going into 2022, especially with Mars getting a secondary. Esam, maybe this is his secondary that actually works out, or maybe he just finds that consistency that he finally needs with Pikachu. Maybe Slingshot will do it. I don't know. I think all of the characters that Panda plays is actually really good with Slingshot, which is something I feel like I'm not talking about enough. I don't know what Wadi plays anymore. I don't know if he's actually playing Ice Climbers. I don't know if he's Mewtwo, Rob, Samus. Whatever he is, he's going to be cracked, honestly. But I think Slingshot definitely benefits the most from Mewtwo, but we'll see. Anyway, point is, Panda, they're really, really good. Third place, in my opinion, is going to be Revo, Japanese org. They're actually insane. They have Komei, T, and Yoshidora. That's so strong. You have all borderline. Well, not Komei. Komei's like top 20-ish, and then Yoshidora, T are both, in my opinion, borderline top 10 players. They're both very, very strong. Like, super strong. The only reason I don't have them as second is because I forgot I can't look up Yoshidora on Smash.pg for some reason, or PG Stats rather. Is because I feel like Yoshidora especially, he's had so many consistent places like outside of his normal insane ones. Like he was going from like getting like top 4 like minimum basically, like 5th at Kagaribi 4. I said top 4, then I said a 5th. 4th at Masumi Top, 5th at Kagaribi 5. He won a Matsuma champion, which is actually impressive. Got 2nd, and then he got a 49th at Kagaribi 6. It happens. But then a 17th at Sukumbato 24. And then at Kagaribi 7, he got 17th. Matsumi Top 7, he got 3rd, really good. The Chuba Smash Chronicle, he got 2nd, really good. But he has some of those inconsistent places in there. But he is, I'd say, still amazing, obviously. And we have T, who is like, super, super consistent. T is actually an insane player. I don't know how T's placements have been recently. Yeah, he's fine. 13th at Summit is the only bad performance he's had in like years, in my opinion. What else is this? There's like nothing else. Like, he's been just like getting top 8s basically every other time. Like, getting a 13th is like his worst placement in a really long time, and it was also at Summit where he lost to Leo, Spargo, and then Goblin when Goblin was like cheating or something. But then he gets a 2nd at Winter and 4th at Matsumi Top and a 9th at Kagaribi 7. Like, super good placements. T is insane. And then Komei is definitely the dark horse of Revo, because sometimes he goes sicko mode like he did at Kagaribi, and then sometimes he doesn't. Well, he got 7th at Kagaribi, and he lost to Dio, Dio's been kind of schmoovin' lately. Like, I think Dio won a Japanese tournament, like a pretty decent-sized one as well. So shouts to him. But then he beat Proto, he beat Choco, he lost to Shuton, but he beat Hikaru. Like, his Kagaribi one was insane for 7th. And they also got 9th at Matsumi Top, 17th at Umaboro, I believe this is. And then he has some 4th at Umaboro, and then he has like a 25th, and then he has a 13th at Kagaribi 6. Like, super consistent placements. It's just like sometimes his highs aren't as high. Like, T and Yoshidora have higher highs. Like, Komei hasn't really had that insane run since, I believe, Evo Japan, where he got 2nd. I believe he got 2nd at Evo Japan. That's insane. Oh my gosh, what a run. God bless his heart. I don't know how he did that. He had such good wins too. That was a while ago though. I'm just saying he can do it. Like, obviously everyone on this list can do it. It's just like that's really good. But they're only 3rd because in second place. In my opinion, you can call this unfair. I call this I need content, and I actually love this idea, and I want to make it work. And that is going to be the unsponsored team, and that is going to consist of Zomba, Riddles, and Luis. Those are, in my opinion, the top three, like really, really good unsponsored players right now. I don't have Chag in there right now. I don't have Leon in there right now. I don't have Elegant right there right now. Just because they have had some inconsistent placements, even though they are obviously all amazing. Like, they're all super, super good players. Who else is, like, that worth a mention? MBD, he should definitely be mentioned. Zomba, he's in the list. I don't know why I'm saying that. Tilde is definitely someone I should mention. He's really, really good, and he's only getting better. Aka's really good. Is Hero sponsored? I need to check this. Yes, he is. Okay, never mind. But yeah, those would be my top three, just because they're all like actual nuts at the game. They're so good. They're so good. It's not fair. Like Zomba, Riddles, Luis, they're all so consistent. I'd say the weakest out of them, it's hard to even pick a weak one. I think if I had to say one, it would probably be Luis, just because, not because Luis has been playing bad, but it's because Riddles and Zomba have started cheating again. Kind of lame, but you know what? They're younger competitors. It makes sense. They want that blood in the water. I see how it is. Let's see. What did Luis? I'm pretty sure he did fairly good at Smash. I was gonna say Smash is last. At Low Tide, he got 5th at Low Tide, very good. Only losing to Cole Espargo, and he beat Zomba. Wow, that's insane. And then he got 2nd at Back in Blood, only losing to Apollo Kage and Send. Apollo Kage has also been turning up lately. Not on the list, but he has been turning up. Keep an eye on that man. He's insane. Luis, obviously amazing, and then I don't even know if I need to go into the accolades of Riddles and Zomba as much, just because you should know how good these players are. They've been actually destroying everyone. I don't think Riddles nor Zomba have missed a top 8 in like three years. Let's see. The last top 8 that Riddles missed was Genesis, where he got 13th. Respectable placement of 13th, I guess, at Genesis. Like, oh. And then he got 49th at Glitch Infinite. That was when he was using Roy, so that doesn't count. And then he went back to characters that he's really good with. And then he got 4th. Then he got that 17th, where he had a pretty decent run, I'm pretty sure. He beat Void, Nico, Teaser, all amazing players, and Chase. Oh, he lost to Chag and Siskwi. That sounds like tough. Samus showed us sounds tough. But then, regardless, he got 4th at Pound as well, beating Zomba. He beat Zomba, he beat Gact, he beat Icy Mist, he beat Mercury, he beat Bacon, even though it's Doc. Bacon was playing out of his mind. And then finally, probably the strongest player on this list is going to be Zomba. Zomba is just really, really consistent right now in Ultimate, like on another level of consistency, like top 10 easily consistency. He has not missed the top 8 since, I believe, Collision, where he got 9th, losing to Light and Quid. Like, obviously, those are insane players. And then Genesis, he gets 5th, beating Myron, Siskwi, Goblin, Yanni. Oh my gosh, that's insane. Pound, he gets 5th, beating Sean, DeBuzz, Ling. I don't want to butcher the name. It's Batsubo. Oh, that's embarrassing. That was wrong. It's a really, really good Japanese all-around player. And then he also beat Wadi. He lost to Jackal and Riddles. Damn. Zomba just loses to people from his region at Majors. And then at Low Tide, he beat Mudace, Apollo. Ooh. Mudace would also be in contention for the unsponsored gang. I can't believe I forgot Mudace was unsponsored. I'm pretty sure Mudace is unsponsored. He was on Thunder Gaming. I missed the Thunder Gaming arc of Smash, I'll say. Sorry, my door hinge. I kicked it with my foot. But Mudace would definitely be in contention. But I think I'd put Luis over him right now. Just because Mudace has a 65th at Genesis and Luis does not. I don't want to hold one placement against a man. But, Mudace has only been to 2 tournaments, like, as of late, since Let's Make Big Moves, where he did get 3rd, admittedly. Like, 2 majors, that is. And it's a 65th to a 5th, and I know Mudace will prove his consistency again, but to be a hater, because that's what I am, as a big hater, I'm going to say he's too inconsistent. But regardless, even if Mudace, you'd switch out Mudace for Luis, it doesn't really matter. This team still saves number 2. They're so good, and they're not even a team. Now, the number 1 team, uncontested, IMO in Smash Ultimate right now. I think if you think anything else, you were a bit foolish. And that is going to be Moist Esports. Moist Esports is nuts. They have. I'm just gonna list their players. They have Cola, Aaron, Goblin, Light, Meister, and also like everything else in every game. But those five immediately, they should be like, okay. And I know Meister's thing is kind of like iffy. I don't know if he's permanently on Moist now. I don't know if he's still looking for an org and Charlie's just like being a homie to him. I don't really know the situation. The point is he's on Moist right now, so I'm going to count him. And even if I didn't, they'd still be the number one org. Like, Light and Cola immediately. Light's like top 3, top 5. Cola's top 10. Meister's top like 20, top 15. Goblin's like top 30. No, top like 25, top 20. Aaron's like I honestly can't even rank Aaron right now because he went from being like having some pretty bad placements to saying, "Oh wait, actually I am the best Diddy Kong. Did you forget? Did you forget? I am actually insane and I'm also goated at Rob now." Even though we had a Rob secondary for a while, I like to pretend that secondaries don't exist until they get wins. He got 13th at Low Tide, 9th at Genesis. God, his Genesis run was so good. It was so good, man. Who did he lose to he lost to Shattuck and Zomba. Damn, Shattuck had a really good run at Low Tide. Good for him. But I think with these last two tournaments, like Aaron is proving again that he can be a very consistent threat. And I think he's really, really scary. I don't know where I'd place him right now. Like definitely PGR rated. I'd say like probably top 40-ish right now, even top 30. He's really good. Aaron's amazing. But my top 3 is going to be Cola, Light, Meister. I don't think if you've ever watched a proof block video, you know how highly I think of Light. So I'm not gonna say any more because I just don't want to waste your time. Literally go watch any video that Light's in the thumbnail, and I will be talking about how much I love him and how good he is at the game. Cola, someone I feel like I honestly don't praise enough. Cola is insane, best Roy bar none, and there's like a million amazing Roys. He moves so quick. He's so quick and he's so consistent. For someone that's like a fairly aggressive player, I find that it's really hard to be consistent, and that's why I'm so amazed by like Spargo and Cola. I'd say Cola and Spargo are both like super aggressive, but like especially just Cola's just he's sick, man. He gets 2nd at Low Tide, 7th at Genesis, 7th at Collision. He hasn't missed a top 8, 7th at Glitch since 2nd at what's it called? Let's Make Big Moves. 5th at Smash World Tour, 1 CEO. He hasn't missed a top 8 since main stage where he got 9th. Like that's nuts. Cola is so good. And then Meister, though he is more consistent or inconsistent would be the correct way to say that, than the other two, he is still an amazing player. He won a tournament over Mudace recently. That's actually insane. Mudace is correct. What did he get at Low Tide? He got 7th at Low Tide, beating Shattuck, beating Base Mage, beating Colorado, losing to the Buzz and Spargo. Very good losses because there's like those are insane players. 25th at Genesis. I thought he would do better. Again, no shade. I always feel like I'm giving shade in these videos, even though all these players are insane. I have such respect for all of them. 9th at Summit, beating Fatality, Goblin, and Proto. He beat Proto at Summit? What? No way! He's the best player in the world! He beat Proto and they lost to Light and Elegant. Oh my goodness. That's insane. God, Meister's so good. He is so good. But yeah, everyone on Moist is amazing. Goblin, I feel like I've talked about everyone on Moist, but Goblin, I'll give him a shout even though I don't have him and Aaron in the top 3. I talked about Aaron, so I'll give Goblin. Goblin's insane. He has been leveling up lately. Like sometimes he plays like he's the best player in the world, and then sometimes he doesn't. But so if he can find that consistency and play like the best player in the world, he's gonna be the best player in the world. I'll say it. I'll have the confidence to say it. He hasn't been to anything since I believe Genesis, where he did not great. He got 33rd. Oh no, he went to Low Tide. He got 17th to Low Tide, losing to Elegant, but he beat Anathema. He beat Icon. Oh wow, he stopped Icon's run. Forgot. And he beat Burr. So those are really, really good wins. And then 33rd at Genesis, losing to Zomba, Aaron. Like, not bad wins as well. Aaron was on something else. 5th at Delfino Mazza. Super impressive. He beat Alan Dis, Larry Lur, and Big Boss, losing to Spargo, Meister, Waka and then Big Boss again. Damn. Double Big Boss lost L. And then I think he got 9th at Summit, and where he beat Fatality and T. Oh my god, the T set's so good. The T set's so good. God bless. But yeah, I think right now the order of Smash Ultimate Orgs is going to be Liquid, Panda, Revo, unsponsored, unironic, or I guess ironically, not unironically, and Moist being number 1. That is the only thing I will always guarantee. No matter how much you want to argue this, like, this is stupid because you didn't include half of, like, the top 10 players because they're not at a big enough org. Or, like, oh, Liquid shouldn't be here. Hungrybox is, like, he's a melee guy. He just plays alt for fun. Or, like, unsponsored shouldn't be on here because they know it's about orgs and they're not on an org. But it's my video, so haha. And you watched it all the way through, so now you have to hold that. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Shoutouts again to, let me find the name. Shoutouts again to Steve Coolio. Nope. That's such a good video idea. I love this. This is why I make videos. Just stuff like that. Just a great video idea. Just because they enjoy it. And I just love that so much. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave more video ideas if I like it. And I probably will because I just like talking about Smash. I'll do a video on it. And yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't know what videos are going to be next. Maybe a tier list. I've been thinking about doing one for a while because I've never actually done a series tier list and it could be fun. But also, they're really long. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But be sure to sub. All that yada yada. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.